Wake up, NWA. It's time for your morning kiss. It's Dominic Blake on Kiss 105.3 and 1340.
I couldn't live without you.
Where hip-hop and R&B lives.
Good morning.
Happy Monday, everyone. Good morning, world. You're tuned into Morning Kiss with Dom Blake. I am Dominique Blake, the voice of NWA. Happy Monday, guys. We're back with you on the hottest station in the nation and NWA's favorite morning show. Shout out to the Kiss crew. That is each and every one of you that tune in religiously to get into this educational, inspirational, and sometimes messy show. We love you guys. We're live in the Kiss NWA studios, so we're ready and excited to kick your week off with you. I have one of my producers in my trusty male perspective, Mr. TZ on the track. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you. I'm so happy that you're with me this morning. Listen, I know I talk about a lot of things, and I always like to know other people's opinions, so it's very valuable and very admirable that you're in here just giving and voicing. So give me your honest, raw truth, TZ, okay? Don't hold back.
All right, and thank you for having me.
Of course. Listen, you do a phenomenal job, okay? Of course. Listen, so guys, we also have a repeat offender. You guys have heard her on the show before and seen her if you tune into our YouTube channel at Morning Kiss with John Blake. Good morning to you, Miss CEO Erika Noel. You're in the building. Thank you for being with us.
That's me. I came out of retirement.
Yes. So we're going to get into some things with you. So I want you guys to know that another Monday is upon us. It's here. And we're officially in fall, guys. Fall is here. I think it's undeniable. We're having some 50-degree days, some 40-degree mornings. And, you know, the summer's gone. I got the long sleeves and the sweaters out. And TZ has the clean beard. I see you over there with the beard game. And speaking of beard, we have a really cool surprise for you coming up in pertaining to your beard. So I won't give too much away.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, thank you guys again for tuning into Morning Kiss, where we deliver the hottest topics and hits in today's news and entertainment. You could be tuned into any other station, so we appreciate you being here with us on Kiss 105.3 FM and 1340. We have an amazing show lined up for you today, but before we get to it, we have to let our listeners know you can tune in right here each and every Monday to listen live both on Kiss 105.3 FM and on the Stream by PPBC app. Head over to your app store, whether you have an Android or an iPhone, and download that PPBC app. Stream by PPBC is what it's called. So you can listen to us anywhere you are in the world, basically. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and on YouTube at Morning Kiss with Dom Blake. Today's show is brought to you by Secondhand Helping NWA and the Walmart Foundation, Inline Family Chiropractic Clinic, Queen Bee's Beauty Mart, Landers Toyota of NWA Rogers, Diamond Training, and Live On Labs. If you're tuned in right now and are interested and excited about elevating your brand and business in the community and making it a household name that resonates with people, be sure to let us know and call in anytime at 479-312-0296 so we can assist you in making that happen. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Keep it right here on Kiss 105.3 and 1340.
You're checking out the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake.
So much fun.
No fighting.
Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip-hop and R&B lives. The host with the most always has the best guests. Find out who's in the hot seat on the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake, only on Kiss 105.3 and 1340.
We are back. Thank you guys for tuning into Morning Kiss. I'm your host, Dom Blake, the voice of NWA. I want to take a quick moment to check in with everyone this Monday morning. Mr. TZ, how was your homecoming weekend, sir? Did you turn up?
Man, too lit. You already know, man. Rocking with them Hogs, win, lose, or draw. You already know.
Win, lose, or draw. Now, we have certainly maintained that energy, right? Because we've been loyal Hog fans year in, year out, and we haven't always been doing good for all you new Hog fans, right? It's been looking a little rough.
Beat down.
Beat down. So we finally got a chance to get on top, and I'm just happy that the support remains the same, because whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad, it's really cool to know that, you know, you have supporters no matter what. And now let me tell you something. Another team, a professional team that could agree with that is the New York Knicks. Now, you know, the Knicks ain't been on Different sport, but the way people ride for the Knicks is unbelievable to me. I'm from New York.
Yes, and I see some fans like Spike Lee always courtside.
Yeah.
Was he back at the games? Because there was some controversy around that. I think a little pre-COVID.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the Cowboys fans,
It
in the
is.
South.
Cowboys ain't been hot since '95, man.
It's definitely
Right.
tough being those fans.
Don't ask somebody from Texas that.
Right, I know. But listen, shout out to the Razorbacks, man. You guys deserve all the love that you're getting. And the fact is, we don't have like a city or state team, right? The Razorbacks are it for Arkansas. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah,
Did you know that prior to moving here?
No, I didn't. I did not recognize that. But then when I got here, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
the only pony in town. So, that's what we're going to root for.
Right, that's who we're gonna root for. So just so y'all know, if y'all don't live in Northwest Arkansas or in the state of Arkansas, the Razorbacks are it for us. So like TZ said, win, lose, or draw, we out here like screaming at the top of our lungs no matter what. Okay? All right, guys. So we're gonna take a second to toss it over to Miss CEO Erika Nicole. How was your weekend? How are you enjoying fall?
Love fall. Probably one of my favorite seasons. I like to do spooky things.
Okay.
So where everybody was turning up for homecoming weekend, I'm sure I was in a haunted house somewhere, for sure. But or creating our own haunted house per se. Other than that, I'm sure the city came out and enjoyed themselves. It seems to be relatively lively since they're back in action with class in person. So it's really great to see the community come out and support everything going on as a whole. I think people are tired of being inside, so hopefully everyone is being safe. You're waxed and vaxxed, keeping the city alive, literally.
Now, as a person that's like, when there's something going on in town, you know what I mean? With your Airbnb properties, I mean, you can tell when it's always booked and, so has that been a thing? How has that been in that industry?
That's really great. Every year it's been a little hellacious, I guess, over the last year or two with tentatively planning, but if you are in that industry or you just are in hospitality to begin with, log on to the city's website and see what's going on in the community so you can really prepare yourself or, attend the local events and what's going on. We probably have a link somewhere associated with 105.3 and the upcoming events that we advertise on here. So I may not always be in attendance, but I definitely know about them.
Awesome. Well, we know you always know the bee's knees. So thank you so much for, one, being back here, and two, sharing your experience with the homecoming weekend. I personally had an amazing, my weekends are typically great. You know what I mean? I get to mingle with the people safely. We are like quadruple vaxxed over here, and we make sure that we're doing things just safely, and we're always sanitized. That's always been my practice even before the pandemic. So when people are saying that they don't shower, they don't wash their hands, TZ, I cannot relate, okay? I can't relate. I don't know what people have been doing before this, but if you haven't been washing your hands, what is wrong with you? Do you know how much germs we just pass off and contract, like going into a store, just holding onto your steering wheel and touching your remote and your cell phone? It's enough to wipe out a small village if you don't wash your hands.
Did you guys watch the Chappelle special where he was talking about, touching all the doorknobs in Texas?
And giving the money to the homeless people? Have you paid attention to the Chappelle special?
Haven't seen it yet.
A lot of controversy surrounding it, but
actually great special. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised with all the controversy surrounding it, but everyone is offended these days, but we won't get into that.
One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Dave Chappelle is going to dish it, and he tells you and he gives you a warning. If you are easily offended or if you are sensitive, do not come to my shows and don't watch me. Because you're gonna find something to take offense to, and we just live in a time right now, y'all. Everybody's taking offense to everything, and they have a foundation and an organization for everything that will. It's just real sensitive. That's what I'm gonna say. Right? I don't want to be insensitive to anybody, but within that same breath, I gotta tell people, relax, chill out. Man, I miss the 90s for a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, people would just sit down, chill, talk to each other, and it'll be all right, Anyway,
we had
guys.
a song on our voicemail,
Right, we would hold our phones to the speaker to leave voicemails and be like, "Hey y'all, this is TZ. I can't pick up the phone right now." Right? Do you remember that?
Yeah. How do you think he got to radio?
Of course, yes. That's where it all started. Yes.
right, guys. So today is Monday, October 18th, 2021, and it is National No Beard Day.
Oh.
Now listen. TZ, now I'm not gonna throw you under the bus, and I'm not gonna put you on blast because you and Mr. Noel Sosa actually have healthy, handsome beards.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you're moisturizing it with, but I can tell the texture of the hair that's growing out of your head and on your body by that wonderful beard you have. And is today a haircut day?
Actually, I'm testing a new product today that I'm
No, you're pretty
on.
sharp. I'm not even talking about the product. Like your lines are really sharp right now.
A little bit. We do a little this. We do this every other day. Every other day
excuse
is a
me.
haircut day. So it's nothing.
Some
Are you a
manscaping.
self-cutter or you have somebody that you go
Different
to?
days, so one day I go get it cut, the next day I'll do it myself. It's just,
Okay.
Different day, different times.
All right, school these brothers, man. You got to know how to take care of
And
yourself.
that's why I might be looking extra on fleek today because I use this product that I'm working on.
Okay.
Oh,
your
okay.
product that you're putting together?
Yes.
Together, yes, and we'll let y'all know about this.
Yeah, we'll get
All
back
right,
to that.
you might be giving Queen Bee's
Yes.
Beauty Mart a run for her money.
We might have to collab.
We might have to collab. You can
Collab.
certainly. I'm pretty sure Ashley will start carrying your products because, she's carrying Rick Ross's products, some of her own products, and she's all about the self-starter and the entrepreneur. So shout out to Miss Ashley Carter, the other Miss Carter, Miss Queen Bee.
Hey, Miss
here.
Carter.
Hey, Miss Carter, right here in NWA. So I really want to say that, listen, guys, today is National No Beard Day. So if you are used to sporting a beard, I need y'all to drop down in the comments, all my fellas right now. Are you comfortable? And I need you to tell us, are you comfortable with not wearing your beard? TZ, if you had to lose every hair on your face today, will you look like James Harden / a rat if you take
Gives
that
me
beard off?
Jeezy vibes.
He does.
Jeezy
I
vibes.
definitely look 10 years younger though.
Really? How much would we have to pay you right now for you to completely shave your beard off? I don't even think I've seen you without a beard.
You know what? I like to go against the grain. So November come,
It's no shave November.
That's when I'm gonna shave it. So
Okay.
cut it November.
All right, mark your calendar, guys. Miss TZ on the track says that he is going all in for No Shave November. All right, so guys, listen. We went in and around and on top, and we checked out with these guys to make sure that y'all had safe, healthy, awesome weekend. And now we're gonna take a quick break. When we get back, we got to get to these hot topics. They're sizzling today, and we're gonna get into the trending news. So keep it right here on Kiss 105.3 FM and 1340.
The Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake.
Wake up with some coffee and some tea.
Yo, I listen to it every day.
It's the hottest topics of the day on The Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake, only on Kiss 105.3 and 1340.
We are back. Thank you guys for tuning into Morning Kiss right here on Kiss 105.3 FM. And we are ready to dive into these trending and hot topics. Our first hot topic is Miss Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all are not going to believe this. She now has a new Popeyes partnership, and she's now a franchise owner. Hotties. Listen, and speaking of hotties, she is now having her own line of hot sauce with Popeyes and merchandise. So the merchandise, it includes dog tags, bikinis, and cowboy hats. What? So basically,
That's her thing.
That is her thing. So basically, it's her little getup and what she wears during a majority of her performances and what we know her for. Will you be eating the Popeyes Megan Thee Stallion hot sauce? So I heard it's more on the sweet side,
Yeah.
with some like a real kick of like maybe.
There's like a special pepper in it. I actually saw the ingredients. It's honey,
you?
apple cider vinegar, and
Yes.
some type of pepper or
Yes.
something. I'm on top of it,
You
girl.
are. Oh,
Yes.
listen, Erika is sharp today. She came
Real hot girl.
She came with the notes. All right. So, not only she's not doing the traditional ambassador thing that a lot of these celebrities do with like companies like Travis Scott had the McDonald's partnership, just like Sweetie did, and they had the sweet and sour with the nuggets where they put certain things together from the already existing menu. But she's taking it a step further, and she's now becoming a franchise owner. So shout out to the entrepreneur in Megan Thee Stallion. She's looking into the future, and she's saying, look, this partnership might end if my career ends tomorrow.
Well, you know how that happened. She actually contacted them for a nonprofit to help sponsor it, and they were completely on board, and it developed into a branding partnership with a sauce called Hotties. And and then she opted to buy into the franchise. So, full circle there, but it started out definitely as a good deed. So shout out to Popeyes for your contribution to that organization in Houston.
Let me tell you something, Erika. TZ, with all the chicken sandwiches we bought when they came out with that chicken sandwich, that is the least that they can do. Yeah. Okay? People were in line fist fighting over a chicken sandwich. I'd never seen anything like this in my life. I think now it's about it's about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago that this happened with the chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Now, were you one of those people in line?
I was
fighting over the chicken.
I
don't believe you, TZ.
I did not believe the hype. I don't wait. I don't.
It was good when it just came out.
Listen, I don't have time for that.
The filet was too thick,
Y'all, when they started when restaurants have to mass produce, the quality of whatever it is just starts to drop. And Erika and I were actually talking about this yesterday. I can't remember what restaurant we were talking about.
A local one.
Yeah, a local one. And so it's really disappointing when restaurants come out and they're so amazing. The services go so good. The food is authentic. And then everybody starts to go there and the production really just starts to decline. The taste starts to decline. All of a sudden, they don't remember your name anymore. You're not special. The food sucks. Anyway, not saying that Popeye sucks. Shout out to Popeye. Shout out to Meg the Stallion. Good luck in that endeavor. We definitely love to see it. Now, our second hot topic, Mr. Jay-Z. He speaks on the importance of representation and Black history in his upcoming Western, The Harder They Fall. Have you heard anything about this?
Oh, not at all.
Now listen, Jay-Z might become an Oscar-nominated producer.
Is this the big release that happened with Netflix?
Yes.
Okay, it was like a star-studded event.
Yes.
So, all the hot people showed up for Netflix.
So, according to People magazine, the 51-year-old rapper, yes, Jay-Z is 51. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. Okay.
Blacks don't crack.
It doesn't. All right. So, the 51-year-old rapper and entrepreneur spoke to Entertainment Tonight about co-producing the action-packed Western movie during a special screening of the project in LA. Jay-Z explained that he's hoping his film, which features an all-Black cast, can show the importance of representation. He says, "I love to be a part of projects that widen the lens." He told the outlet, "Once it's widened for us, it's widened for the Asian community, for Mexican, and for everyone." Jay-Z went on to discuss the need for both Black representation and knowledge of Black history. He shared that 1 in 3 cowboys during that era was Black, despite a long history of Western films in Hollywood having little to no Black cast members, adding that no one is at fault for not knowing this because, that was the image that we grew up on. Listen, when we say Westerns, one name comes to mind. Say it together if you know, Clint Eastwood. What were you about to say, TZ?
John Wayne.
Yeah, you're right. Clint Eastwood, he was just so quick, man, with that gun. Yeah. But John, you're right. You're absolutely right. He was a little bit before Clint. And but yes, we're both right. So what's your take on Jay stepping into this new world of film and, really being at the forefront to explain that representation for Black people and other, colored communities is important?
Like, that's great. It's always good to get another perspective, and then he bring in stuff that I never heard of. It's amazing, and I'm looking forward to seeing this,
TZ, every time, this is a little off topic, guys, the more TZ talks, the more I want to hear him say stuff. So if I just start asking you stuff for no reason, TZ, even off the air, just humor me, just answer. This New Orleans accent is just amazing. Shout out to all the people from New Orleans. I say it all the time. 504. Yeah. So personally, I visited Asbel Elementary School yesterday. I got on board with a organization that is actually familiar and that had partnered with Jay-Z in New York City quite some time ago, just on the prison reform stuff. And so they extended their relationship to me to now become a part of Columbia University's NEC program. So shout out to Mr. Jay Holder, not Jay Hover, but but Jay Holder of Columbia University, he is the executive director out there for the program. And the program's main objective is to really use community and wellness and education to inspire the generation that's currently here. So all the way from kindergarten all the way to age 24 through different programs using the tools that we have in society. And they really are encouraging, lawmakers, and not just encouraging them, but really forcing them through different mediums to do the right thing and to, create laws that help us and not just, what's important, TZ? People need to understand that it's not just about voting for the president. It is about the community leaders, who's the state representative, and people like Mitch McConnell have been in office for so long, and we want somebody like him to get out. He has nothing that we find beneficial to us in his heart. So do some Google schmoogles, do your research to find out who Mitch McConnell is. But man, if the devil was reincarnated as a person, that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, shout out to Jay-Z. While I was at ASBA, he actually came to mind while I was speaking to these young, beautiful, little black queens. And so we had the opportunity to select these 4 girls to be a recipient of the Walmart Foundation, Columbia University's NEC program, and Nickelodeon. So we were able to give them some resourceful tools that they can use in school to be more confident as little black girls, because I don't know if you guys know this in America, but the most unappreciated person in our country seems to be, and it's very popularly said, is the black woman. So it starts at a very early age. Just like entitlement for other races can be a thing, we need to start at a very early age to let little black girls know that they're valued, loved, appreciated, and they are the queens that they are meant to be, right? So drop down in the comments if you have any feedback on what Jay-Z is doing in the movie industry. If you love it, if you hate it, if you don't care about it, we still want to hear from you and know what your thoughts are on that. All right, our third hot topic of the day is Miss Phaedra Parks from The Real Housewives of Atlanta is all for Miss Nene Leakes dating again. So if for those of you who don't know, Nene Leakes' late husband, Mr. Greg Leakes, has passed away. Right? You smiling? Do you know Nene?
Oh no, I know Nene, but just happened. And
it just happened. Her DMs are crowded.
Wow.
Now, as a man, I want your perspective on this, TZ. Wow. Right? So come over here, just come a little closer. I need to know. Now, is it normal activity or behavior for when a woman passes away for y'all to just swoop down like a predator and swoop in on us like prey? What's going on with that?
Not at all. That's when the creepers come. The
creeps?
They find out this information and try to slide in there on the bad time. That's horrible. That they're not giving this woman time to
grieve.
Yes.
Now,
get over this. There
are 2 things that come to mind with this. Nene has been telling the world that she's a rich bitch, right? I don't know if we can say that on air, but that's been her slogan for quite some time. She lets everybody know she's a rich bee. Yeah. So we can't be surprised if we got some people in here in the DMs now that we know that Greg's passed away, trying to get at her because she is rich. Ulterior motive come in, right? And second, they said Nene and Greg had an open relationship, so it wouldn't be strange if we see her moving on quicker. And his his dying words to her was, on his deathbed, he said he wants her to move on and be happy. So clearly they've had this talk. Now, I'm gonna ask you a personal question. If somehow, you're married for years, you got a wife, a nice, healthy household, and, you really love your wife, you're really into her, and pass away, how would you feel if she started dating within 3 months?
Look, real talk.
Yes, real talk.
I'm gonna feel salty. I'm gonna haunt.
Right?
Real talk. I'm gonna haunt her.
You couldn't wait a year?
Real talk. I'm gonna be in them walls. I'm gonna be making noise or something.
Oh my God! So you're gonna haunt her?
I will haunt her. Real talk. No joke.
Okay.
At least give me a year. Dang.
Right, a year. It's they've been married since over 25 years.
Yes.
So she really doesn't know any other life for real without Greg. He met her when she was in the strip club. Wow. Greg was in these streets, boy. Wow. Okay? So, shout out to Miss Nene Leakes, and just, you can't tell, at the end of the day, you can't tell anybody how to grieve. And I really want to know your thoughts on this, Erika. So, just to recap, for those of you who are just tuning in, our third hot topic is that Miss Phaedra Parks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta is encouraging Miss Nene Leakes to go ahead, girl, and date, even though Greg Leakes just passed away. Right. Now, the thing is, there are two things to this. She says a lot of guys are now in her DMs trying to holler at her. This is Nene saying this. So she's very flattered, but she wants to take her time. That's what she said a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. However, the other thing on the other side of the coin is we have been hearing kind of grumblings in these internet streets that her and Greg have actually had an open relationship, and they were happily married with their open relationship. So who are we to tell Nene how to grieve? But his parting words on his deathbed was he wants her to move on and be happy. Yeah. So now it's kind of rumored that Nene has been kind of dibbling and dabbling, maybe going on some dates. Now, it hasn't even been a full 2 months yet since Greg has passed. How do you feel about women moving on within a year or a couple months, maybe a couple weeks?
I think a lot of people in their passing, they do wish for their partner or loved one to be happy. It's like they've kind of already done the grieving, especially if they've been ill, so they went through the process. Greg was sick for a while, so Nene probably came to terms with that, and I don't think it's rumored. I and you both lived in the Atlanta metropolitan area. It's actually a very small community.
It's very small.
Dominique and I had the luxury or the pleasure of traveling not too long ago, and we were in the Delta Sky High Club with Miss Leakes and her entourage. But anyways, I think that she has lived her own life independently, and Greg was very much aware of that dating back to early 2000s. Also, Phaedra Parks is in the mortuary business, so she probably understands that you're guaranteed.
They're not as sensitive to it as we are. I agree.
So, she's like, hey, listen, you're guaranteed 2 things, and it's to live and to die, and make the best of it while you have it, while you're here.
I totally agree, and I thought she was about to drop some tea. I was like, ooh, Erika's about to spill.
I have that, but TMZ holler.
Yeah, we have a couple things,
So I'm a really good tea. She won't release it.
Shout out, you know what, TZ, listen, I am a firm believer in karma, and sometimes, not that I have any skeletons in my closet, I pretty much live my life on social media, and I'm very fair and just, and I don't like going and knocking on anybody's door because I might have to knock them out if they come knocking on mine.
Real.
You know what I mean? So don't trouble me, or if I'm not, if you didn't send for me, I'm not coming.
Well, I thought her let me drop it. This is associated with the Housewives of Atlanta. Nothing, no local tea,
Now we do have some. We just got a little bit of tea on, I can't even remember her name.
Miss Fallon.
Miss Fallon,
and
formerly Gobadia.
Portia's new husband, yes.
Right. So anyway, that's that on that. But shout out to Nene, and her entire family. It's always tough losing a loved one. I lost my dad, so I know, what her kids are feeling, and I can only imagine, just trying to fill that void because, when you have a really successful male figure in the household, it leaves a void, no matter how they pass away and no matter what age they are, they fill such an important void just in that leadership role, whether it be financially, emotionally, spiritually. Having men in the household within the Black community, 1, needs to be normalized on another level, and 2, it needs to be understood that, even though you have the mindset of being a Miss Independent, the Black man or the male, period, in the household serves a important role, for the development and the foundation of family, of children, and just how we lead our lives. So shout out to all the guys out there. We are always wanting to, of course, include you in how we curate the show. Obviously, Mr. TZ is here making sure that we keep it balanced. And shout out to Noel Sosa, for making sure that perspective is always present as well. All right, so our WTAF, we haven't had a WTAF topic of the day in a while.
Is it affiliated with Florida?
I don't know. Let's see where she's
Florida
based.
Man.
No, this is actually a woman for the first time in a long time. A mother is actually charged for allegedly hosting and watching drunken sex parties for local teenagers. What?
I read about that.
F? So the mother is allegedly hosting and watching drunken sex parties for local teenagers. Shannon O'Connor, who's 47, has been charged with 39 criminal counts, including felony child abuse, sex assault, and providing alcohol to minors. According to the charges filed by the Santa Clara County District Attorney's Office, this sounds like California. O'Connor,
Texas.
Right? O'Connor, the mother of the 15-year-old, allegedly bought vodka and Fireball whiskey, provided condoms. At least she was trying to be safe, and discouraged the teens from telling their parents about the parties or calling for help when one of them passed out in their own vomit. Ugh. The statement of facts reads. There are also claims that O'Connor encouraged sex acts among the teens, sometimes non-consensual, and sometimes while she watched. Oh my God, I'm like legit throwing up in my mouth. Like,
I won't even watch Netflix. There's a show that Dom and I enjoy watching, and there's teenagers on there. Now, they're adults in real life, but, you know, they'll kiss or they're exploring, and I can't watch it. It just feels very taboo.
That is very
true. It's just...
Yeah. You know, there's certain things that, you know, it's just not for you. And clearly, she had the opposite sentiment. That was clearly for her. In her mind, she told herself that this is the cool thing to do. And, you know, here's the thing. You know, it's one thing to partake in sexual acts or be around these things with people like minors, but it's your own kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think that was going to be the one thing you were going to say. I think all of our parents maybe let us drink in the house.
Right.
Was going to be the one thing.
You know, no, the thing is, like, listen, let's keep it funky. We have all been at those backyard barbecues where, you know, you snuck a Smirnoff or something out the cooler and then ran back with your cousins and be like, look what I got. Yeah. You know what I mean? I am guilty of watching my aunt back in the day smoke a cigarette, and she'd only take like five pulls. I don't know what. This is back in the day. I don't know if you remember Virginia Slims. Yeah. It's these skinny, long cigarettes. And I'm like, where do they even get these? Like, where do they sell Virginia? You know about Virginia Slims? Do they still make them?
Our Russian friend.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Or Capri's, actually.
Right. And so.
You know that we have a broad audience on here.
We do. You know, no, Virginia Slims are like just those back in the day. I don't see people smoking a lot of Virginia Slims now. You know what I mean? It was like a fashion cigarette. It was so long.
Cruella de Vil, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just like that. And so she would take 5 pulls, then she'd flick it down, and she would just walk away. So me and my cousin, we plotted on this day, and we said, today is the day, TZ. Yeah. We are going to pick the butt up, and we're going to take a pull, and then we're going to be cool. Yeah. Oh my God, our lungs collapsed. We damn near died. And that was the day that I realized there was something wrong. I just couldn't understand why people would do this. Yeah. And so it had to be an addictive thing inside these things that would make people continue to purchase them. So, right.
Yeah.
You know, so anyway, so to all the cigarette smokers out there, we wish you the best of luck in health, and we really are encouraging you to make sure that you're healthy, especially in this climate, this COVID climate that we're living in. If you have any underlying anything, you are a target. So we just want to make sure that we're giving healthy advice and information here on Morning Kiss. All right, guys, that is it for our hot topics. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to pay some bills and tell you why our sponsors are so cool. Keep it right here on Kiss 105.3 FM and 1340.
You're checking out the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake.
So much fun.
You're fighting. Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip hop and R&B lives. Good morning, sunshine.
Yeah, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Here's a big morning kiss. It's the Morning Kiss with Dominique Blake on Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip hop and R&B lives.
We're back. Thank you guys for tuning into Morning Kiss. I am Dom Blake, the voice of NWA. Today's show is brought to you by Walmart Foundation and Secondhand Helping NWA, Inline Family Chiropractic Care, Diamond Training, Live On Labs, Queen Bee's Beauty Mart, and Landers Toyota NWA. Queen Bee's Beauty Mart, NWA's premier beauty supply station for everything we need. 100% minority and female owned, a full-scale beauty supply store that provides everything from wigs to men's grooming products and accessories. Open 7 days a week with delivery and free consults. Visit Queen Bee's Beauty Mart at 1400 West Walnut Street in Rogers, Arkansas. On Instagram at QB Beauty Co. and call them at 479-372-6233. Landers Toyota NWA, the drive to excellence is here. Landers Toyota NWA proudly serves customers in the NWA region as well as the surrounding areas, including Rogers, Bentonville, Springdale, Fayetteville, and more. If you don't live in the NWA area, they will happily arrange vehicle delivery to any city in the continental United States. Hands down, the best experience I've ever had in a car dealership, guys. In and out in 45 minutes with a new car, amazing customer service, and free car washes for life. Yes, you heard me correctly. Free car washes for life. Once you've decided it's time to drive with excellence and see what it's like to shop at a different class of dealership, visit Landers Toyota NWA at 411 South Metro Parkway in Rogers, Arkansas off exit 85. On Instagram at Landers Toyota NWA. Tell them Dom sent ya. Get your mind and body aligned with Inline Family Chiropractic Clinic located right here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. They have quickly become everyone's favorite chiro clinic because of Dr. Brianna Beatty's holistic approach, which uses nutrition and exercise to promote optimal health. They're actually having their fall festival on October 30th, 1 to 4 p.m. Right here in Fayetteville. So call today to book your session with Inline Family Chiropractic Clinic at telephone number 479-879-9990. On Instagram at Dr. Beatty. Diamond Training, NWA's #1 personal training company. They're virtual, local, and mobile. Located at 1641 West 15th Street, suite number 15. Rated #1 on Google for amazing customer service and guaranteeing results. Call today for your free personal training session, 479-312-0296. And remember to mention special code DTKISS to get $200 off any package purchase. Visit online, dvbdiamondtraining.com, on Instagram at Diamond Training NWA. Live On Labs, the world's best liposomal vitamins and supplements are here. Live On Labs is giving us the opportunity to outsmart our body's restrictive nutrient transport system with a better way to absorb vitamins. No more capsules. It's vitamins in a gel that's 10 times more effective. Take advantage of the 6 liposomal supplements, which include vitamin C, magnesium, and B complex. Take it from me as an Olympic athlete. These vitamins have helped me to get to the goal and boost my immune system. Guys, head over to Kiss NWA to grab some Live On Labs. If you would like to advertise your business with us on Morning Kiss, DM us at Instagram at Morning Kiss with Dom Blake, or call 479-312-0296 and we'll get you hooked up so you can tell the world why your business or product is so amazing. All right, guys, we are here at the end of another amazing show. That is it for today. We've come to the end, and I'm so happy that I got to spend my time with Miss CEO Erika Noel. Thank you so much for co-hosting with us today. We've missed you. We hope to see more of you.
Yes.
And my male perspective and amazing producer, Mr. TZ on the track. Before we close out though, TZ, in addition to me thanking you, I want to find out, what other hats do you wear? I feel like I see you everywhere. We feel you and hear you everywhere. Are you also like a DJ? So you're a producer? What else are you doing?
Yes, okay. So music producer, on-air producer, DJ.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other.
Right, I feel like you're a magician also, within the yes, on-air space.
Also got some side jobs.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make it happen.
Your average entrepreneur in the radio space. Thank you, sir.
You already know.
Well, I am looking for a DJ, so we'll talk off air, and so hopefully you're available on Halloween. We need to pay somebody some money to be amazing and on the ones and twos. All right, guys, a special thank you to you, our KISS crew. Each and every one of you tuned in to Morning Kiss right here on KISS 105.3 FM and on the Stream by PPBC app each and every Monday at 9 a.m. Central. Tell a friend to tell a friend so we can spread the word about the morning's hottest show. If you love and support what we're doing here on Morning Kiss, please go follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's growing. We want to hear from you and we want those views. So, Morning Kiss with Dom Blake is here to stay. Be sure to bang that bell so you can be notified as soon as we upload a video. Like, share, leave a comment so we can see what you guys think about each hot topic and just the show overall. If you hate it, still comment. If you love us, great. Comment, let us know, show your love. I'm your host, Dominique Blake, the voice of NWA. Until next time, I love you guys and have a great day.